the major leagues like this, having never fought an opponent like...
Conlon lands a shot. There's a perfect right-hand shot. And there's a hard left hook upstairs. The fight.
The story of Creed begins with a troubled young boy named Adonis Creed, who finds himself involved in a violent altercation while in a juvenile detention center. As prison guards intervene to stop the fight, a middle-aged woman named Marion arrives and meets with Adonis in a visitation room. During their conversation, Marion reveals that Adonis is the biological son of the late Apollo Creed, a legendary boxer. She also discloses that she is Apollo's widow, making her Adonis's stepmother. Marion offers Adonis the chance to live with her, giving him a new home and environment. Years pass, and Adonis grows into an ambitious adult working in a financial firm. His career is thriving, and he even receives a promotion. However, despite his corporate success, Adonis decides to resign and pursue his true passion, becoming a professional boxer. Determined, he heads to the Delphi Boxing Academy, a gym owned by his family, to begin his training. But his uncle, who runs the facility, strongly opposes the idea. Having witnessed the tragic death of Apollo in the ring, he fears Adonis might meet the same fate. He warns Adonis that no trainer there will take him on. Undeterred, Adonis insists on proving himself and challenges the boxers at the gym to a fight. One of them, Kevin Greer, a California Golden Gloves champion with 10 knockout wins, accepts. To everyone's surprise, Adonis defeats Kevin in just one round, demonstrating his natural skill and boosting his confidence. Next, he takes on Danny Wheeler, the gym's top fighter, known for 18 undefeated knockout victories. However, Adonis struggles against Danny and ultimately loses the match, revealing the gaps in his experience. Returning home battered, Adonis is met with concern and disapproval from Marion, who warns him against pursuing boxing further. She tells him that if he continues, she cannot support or watch him go through it. Feeling conflicted but resolute, Adonis leaves and travels to Philadelphia to seek guidance from Rocky Balboa, the man who once fought his father. He finds Rocky at his Italian restaurant and introduces himself as Apollo Creed's son. Adonis pleads for Rocky's mentorship, but Rocky initially declines, hesitant to get involved again. That night, Adonis struggles to sleep, made worse by loud music from his neighbor's apartment. He storms over to complain, only to meet Bianca, an aspiring musician. Their introduction sparks a connection, and a budding relationship begins. Still eager to train, Adonis joins Mighty Mix Boxing Gym under the alias Donnie to hide his lineage. Soon after, news breaks of a cancelled match between Ricky Conlon, a renowned boxer, and Danny Wheeler. The fight was scrapped due to Ricky attacking Danny during a televised weigh-in. As Adonis continues training at Mix, he seeks out Rocky for advice. Rocky eventually shows up at the gym and is greeted with awe by the fighters. Pete, the gym's owner, introduces his son Leo the Lion Sparino, an Olympic champion with 12 knockouts, and asks Rocky to coach him. Rocky politely declines, making it clear he's there to train Adonis. Rocky and Adonis begin a rigorous training program. They focus on conditioning, hand speed, and boxing fundamentals. Meanwhile, Adonis grows closer to Bianca, balancing romance and training. Impressed with Adonis's improvement, Pete proposes a professional debut fight against his son Leo. Rocky is hesitant, but Adonis pushes until Rocky agrees. Determined to succeed, Adonis begins waking Rocky early each day to increase training intensity. They also train at the historic Front Street Gym, where Adonis meets other skilled boxers and continues to refine his abilities. On fight day, Adonis is visibly anxious. In the opening round, Leo dominates, but Adonis adapts using Rocky's advice and rallies back in the second round, ultimately knocking Leo out. The victory gains widespread attention, and the press soon uncovers Adonis's true identity. This revelation catches the eye of Ricky Conlon's management team, who offer Adonis a fight. Since Ricky is soon to retire due to a legal issue, this match would be his last. Rocky initially turns the offer down, worried that Adonis is not yet ready to face someone with Ricky's experience. But Adonis's determination sways Rocky, and they accept the challenge. The stakes are higher than ever. Adonis intensifies his training, but Rocky's health begins to decline. One day, during a session, Rocky collapses and is hospitalized. He's diagnosed with cancer and is advised to undergo chemotherapy. Rocky keeps this from Adonis, not wanting to distract him. But Adonis eventually discovers the truth after finding a hospital brochure in Rocky's jacket. When confronted, Rocky tells Adonis to stay focused on the fight and insists they're not family, pushing Adonis away emotionally. Hurt, Adonis turns to Bianca for comfort. However, his frustration leads to an altercation during her performance when a heckler insults him. Adonis punches the man and ends up in police custody. Rocky picks him up and clarifies that he only said those things to protect Adonis from distraction. They reconcile, and the training resumes with renewed commitment. Despite undergoing treatment, Rocky continues coaching, sometimes even from the hospital. The day before the fight, a heated press conference between Adonis and Ricky ends in a verbal altercation, revealing lingering tension. That night, Rocky reminds Adonis to manage his emotions in the ring. Bianca visits to support him emotionally, and the next day, Adonis arrives at the arena for the biggest match of his life. Marion surprises him with a custom pair of boxing trunks bearing the Creed name, which Adonis wears into the ring. Once the fight begins, the crowd overwhelmingly supports Ricky. In the first round, Ricky dominates, injuring Adonis's eye. By the second round, Adonis gains composure and lands effective punches, even cutting Ricky's face. The match intensifies through each round. In a later round, Ricky lands a powerful blow, knocking Adonis down. As he lies on the mat, Adonis imagines his father and finds the strength to rise again. Medical staff check his eye during the break, warning that the match will be stopped if his vision worsens. Despite the pain, Adonis fights on until the 12th round, where he lands a devastating punch that knocks Ricky down. But Ricky regains his footing, and the bout goes to the judges. In a narrow decision, Ricky is declared the winner.